This is the Mercedes S-Class, the S500 in particular. Today we're going to look at over 30 cool features and fun facts that maybe you didn't know about the vehicle. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into today's video, I want to tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are Approved Showroom and we are based in Dubai, UAE. We have over 200 vehicles for sale, all in the premium luxury sector. So a lot of Mercedes like you're going to see today, almost 100 at any one time in fact, plus Range Rover, Porsche, BMW, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and the list goes on and on and on. We also have a full detailing facility. Check that out in our other videos. Welcome to Approved Showroom. Now we're going to talk about the power. So this particular S500 that we have here for sale currently at Approved Showroom is a 3-litre turbocharged 6-cylinder inline with a mild hybrid system. That means there's a small starter motor that powers a lot of the auxiliary components like water pump, AC, etc. Also, it has 429 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, and it's 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.3 seconds. So let's pop this down. There we go. So this vehicle is a 4-wheel drive, and that means that when you are, say, going at slow speeds when you're parking, say you're going to have the 4 wheels, the front wheels will be turning one way, but the back wheels will actually turn up to 10 degrees in the other direction. And then when you're at faster speeds, they're going to turn in the same direction to help you switch lanes easier. The vehicle also has an airmatic suspension. So what that means is you can change the ride height by pushing a button inside the vehicle. There's also an option and package called the E-Active Body Control that uses radars, sensors and cameras which will actually adjust the suspension whilst driving. For example, when you have potholes, that will add to the comfort of the drive as well. There's also actually foam inside the tyres when you get this car brand new. So what that means is, even though you've got 21-inch wheels here, it's actually comfier and quieter in terms of road noise as well when you're traveling inside the car. Now, talking about the lights here, let's give the car an unlock. You're going to see those beautiful front lights light up there. You're going to come round, and by the way, check out the puddle lights on your way past. And then you've got the rear lights, which are going to give us in just a second a nice matrix. Got it? And then we're going to go straight over to the car with our keyless entry here. So look, the keys here. And you have the nice illuminated handles, and I'm going to invite you inside. Now what you can get is something called 4D sound, and what that means is you can actually go into the system, and to make the system even better than already having several multiple Burmester sound system speakers within the car, you can actually control it so the seats vibrate as well along with the music, and you can actually control it seat by seat. This car unfortunately doesn't have it to show you, but it's a really cool feature if you ever come across it. The car's also got something called active side bolstering. So what that means is when you go around the corners in the front 2 seats, the bolsters will actually react to make you more centered within the seat and keep you nice and comfortable, which is really cool. And of course, with it being an S-Class, you can't go wrong with the massage functions, which is here on the front and the driver passenger side. And then you're also going to have it in the back, which we're going to talk about later. See, look at this. Classic, wave, depth waves, deep workout, hot relaxing for back, that would be my favorite. Now just leave me in peace, we're going to continue in a bit. Something else interesting, which is going to be really hard I think to pick up on camera, if you come forward and you look at this little button here, see this button, it says 3D. Take a look at the screen, let's see if you can see the difference. Basically it's 3D mode. Now in real life, this really truly does look 3D and it looks pretty cool, but I don't know if you can see it on camera so easily. Personally, it's a cool feature. I'm not sure if I like it because it makes me personally feel like, you know, when you go to the cinema as a kid and you wear the 3D glasses and you take the glasses off and the screen's a bit blurry. It's not blurry per se, but that's the kind of feeling that it's giving to my eyes right now, but a cool feature nevertheless. You also have several different displays here. So you've got understated, sport, classic, navigation, and a few others as well. And if you press, let's go on sport, for example, you're going to see it also reflects down here as well. You see that? A minute ago it was blue, now it's red to reflect the sport mode. Very nice. Now when you have Mercedes Me set up, a cool feature is that you get facial recognition, but also if you look at this little square button down here, that's actually a fingerprint sensor. So if I show you here, I don't have Mercedes Me set up on this car, but you can see that it's working, it's active. It's very cool because guess what? Then the car can remember all of your favorite settings and how you like your seat, your radio, other things as well. Very nice. And speaking of this 12.8-inch OLED screen as well, it's got Apple CarPlay, of course, it's got Android Auto, but it is so much more than that. There's very, very many things that this car can do. You've got the main home button with the navigation screen dominating, as you can see there. But if you press the home button there and hold it, you can see you can go into classic mode there if you want. And then you've got the bigger options there for the main menu. Go back onto there. That one's called Zero Layer. So you can see you can control several things here. For example, you can see I'm still enjoying my massage, but to be honest, the hot relaxing for back is getting a little bit hot now and a little bit intensive, so let's switch that off for now. Back onto the screen, you can see your devices connected, you've got your climate control down here as well. You've also got, click on here, you've got information about basically from the navigation about parking, filling stations, etc. there. And yeah, I think it looks really nice and really modern. And then if you click on this little button down here, you see you get the 360 camera, which I think is pretty cool because you can see the car from all angles. And again, see one of the best looking showrooms in the world, if I do say so myself. It's very nice, but seriously, on a serious note, look, you can see all these different angles, which is really, really nice as well. So with the ambient lighting, oh, ignore that there. I've set off a gesture, we'll talk to that in a bit. You've actually got over 64 different colour options. Not only do you have the monochrome options where you have the standard bar here, but you also have multicolour. So actually what you can see already there is see the ambient lighting is different here to here. So you've got blue, you've got red, and you can actually change the display there down to your preference. And another cool thing, speaking of the ambient lights, the car's actually got a really cool system because, as you saw me do a second ago, you gesture. So for example, I'm gonna have to practice that and we'll get some B-rolls of me gesturing, but as well other things like, for example, turning the volume up and down in the car, also being able to control this side of the car whilst you're sitting on this kind of the car. And then also, for example, if somebody's gonna come and drive up alongside me and I'm gonna get out, there's nothing there, of course, so I can't show you, but basically it will flash red and warn you that there's no problems or there is a problem. Or, for example, if you turn the heat up there, see on this side, look at those lights there. So I'm turning up the heat. And if we go down, they're going to change to blue. So let's talk about the double sunroof. So you've got the first one appearing here, which is a traditional sunroof, and it opens up there, as you can see, as a traditional sunroof. But then you've got the back one, which I'm going to show you there, which is a pane of glass, but makes all the difference with the natural light inside the vehicle when you want it as well. Now, let's hop into the back. Now, when you get inside the car, you might be wondering, how do you reach behind the seatbelt? Well, when I close the door, you can see that. Can you see that? The little arm comes out for you to get the seatbelt, easy enough as well. And then you have a screen each either side. Also, you have controls of the blinds and the windows, of course. Here we go. Because, of course, this is an executive driver car, so there should be comfort and full control in the back. You also get a screen each either side, and also you have the Mercedes Me tablet as well. I'm going to show you that on a different car in a minute and explain about that. Let's go. If you have a look, here's one we prepared earlier. Now, these cars are inside the showroom and it's configuring to switch on, but as we said, it's exactly the same software inside, but you kind of have this pad in the middle here where you can control everything from the massage to the radio to the music to everything. Right, back to our original vehicle. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do on the screen. You can do so many different things. Vehicle, lights, the system, literally absolutely everything. But if we go straight onto comfort mode, which is the thing we all care about here in terms of the Mercedes S-Class being a nice driver car is look at all these settings you have. You can actually do so many things with the angle of your seat for your comfort. Front, back, it goes quite far back so you can be as comfortable as possible as well. Ambient lighting, of course. So basically you can control a lot of the things in the back that you can already control in the front. So it's very nice to have all-round control. And I'm back in the front to talk about some more systems here. So you have several assistants here to do with driving, parking, cameras, collision avoidance, and it's a very, very, very safe car, guys. Speaking of safety features, when you have the automatic lane change feature with adaptive cruise control, this vehicle, say you're going a little bit slow behind someone, could actually change lanes, get up to speed, then get back in front of the other car and carry on as normal. Also, when you have an accident in this car, say you get T-boned from the side, the vehicle will actually push you towards the center of the car using the bolstering, etc., to keep you safe and centered away from any accident or danger. So that was 30 fun facts and features on the Mercedes S-Class at Approved Showroom. Please check out all our other videos and our vehicles we have for sale. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Bye!